Hello, beautifuls. Welcome back to my Chanel, and welcome to another episode of America's Next Top Scandal Girls. Hi, gay. Happy Pride Month. This month at the Butter Shop.
Stop it. Get some help.
Welcome back to the Chanel, my lovelies. I hope you are all having a wonderfully marvellous Pride Month. And it's actually my birthday this weekend. I am turning
Dead.
Wouldn't you like to know? As it is Pride Month, my lovelies, I do in fact have a very important message that the more astute out there might be able to kindly, subtly detect from today's video.
My wife is a transsexual Satan worshiper.
So make sure you spread the love and positivity today, and don't fall for any political exploitative lies. With that being said, I hope you're ready today for another salacious, scandalous episode of America's Next Top Model. Now, in the last episode, we saw some supreme shenanigans setting almost everyone up to kind of fail. And I expect we're probably going to be seeing something very similar today.
That would be correct.
So, my lovelies, make sure you're sitting down comfortably. Grab yourself a beverage. Today, I am on Coke Zero. Yes, because it tastes different in Europe. Nicer than Pepsi Max. Pop your little ohrhanger right up the scandal hole and let's watch America's Next Top Model, Cycle 5, episode... It's either 5 or 6.
And indeed it was.
8 girls remain.
8.
Who will be eliminated tonight?
I want to be on.
This has become a tradition at this point, hasn't it? Fabulous strut with a fresh wig. I feel like this is the most iconic intro. That sort of like drum sound that's like, you want to be on gas? It's life-changing in all the worst possible ways. Oh, she went last week. Ushley, Eliza girl, who has what it takes to become the woman beyond the Arga. Beautiful. And that's the end of the show. I'll see you next week. Right, it's night time at the Hacienda.
We just got through eliminations.
Yes.
And Diane was eliminated.
Oh, yes. Did
She
everyone
was
love
the closest
Diane?
person to me in the house. And
Oh.
I feel really vulnerable. I don't want to let anyone in. I don't want to be hurt. The only person I have is myself. And I just probably would be like a quiet girl.
Gosh,
from
she's
now
so
on.
beautiful. Even when she's sobbing, it's like, oh. Stunning. Well, that we swiftly moved on, didn't we? Like a sad leave.
I'm not gonna be satisfied unless I'm number 1. And I will do whatever it takes to get there.
Oh, are
I
we
will
getting...
claw-
Is it time for the competition to heat up?
I will claw my way to the top if I have to.
The glossy eyelids.
You want bubbles? Yeah.
Laser noise. Bloop, 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 bloop.
And I stand Lisa. She told me that if I want to be a supermodel and do fashion and stuff like that, I need to stop working out because my body is too toned.
Corinne. What? You need to stop working out.
There is a lot of personal jabs going on in this season between Lisa and Corinne. And it's one of those things where, as far as I know, I believe Lisa, after the show, has had quite a tell-all experience about her time on America's Next Top Model. And I am fully aware, and even support the idea that this is a produced reality TV show. Like, they're going to put words in your mouth. They're going to ask you leading questions. They might even splice up some sentences that you never even said in order to put them together to kind of create even more of a storyline that you're either an insane person, deeply unlikable, a villain, the sweetheart, whatever it is that they've decided for you. But when we see specific shots like this,
Stop working out.
you need to stop working out. Like, that's regardless of the context that is said in, you said that on TV. It's hard, isn't it? Because I do understand that the nature of reality TV, especially back in this day and age, was kind of quite predatory, and I think we've gone over that multiple different times here on the Chanel. You also have to be aware of your place within the edit. Yes, the edit is the extra character on screen, but you are also interacting with that character.
Into somebody I'm competing against. She thinks that she knows everything. I'm hoping Lisa goes.
Why is the music so loud and the ladies are so quiet, Mummy?
Old
Lisa is
Bistro by the
constantly needing the center of attention.
Okay, right, we're getting everybody hate Lisa.
love bubbles. I love them too. Bubbles.
There's something weird about Lisa, and I can't really figure out what it is.
She's a quirky girl.
Lisa drinks. She's going through like bottles of wine, like whole bottles.
Oh, I love the zoom in there, just in case you were like, I don't know what that is. Wine! Are we getting the storyline here in the studio today that Lisa is an alcoholic?
In less than 45 minutes. It's sick.
I almost feel like the bubbles
I'm sorry, several bottles of wine in 45 minutes. If that's true, that is bonkers.
owning you, and you aren't owning the bubbles.
Oh, goodness.
I think at this point, everyone's just pretty much tired of Lisa.
I don't understand why I don't have any friends.
Maybe she'll get eliminated because she's all over the place and we'll be off the hook for another week.
I do find it a bit disingenuous to just use one instance of someone being a bit drunk and then being like,
Look at this multiple evening situation that's happened over weeks and weeks and weeks.
like that, what we saw there of her being covered in bubbles, coming out of the hot tub and sort of like slightly slipping over because she's covered in bubbles. That could have been 90 seconds, but because they've split it up and had people speaking in between, it makes you feel like, oh, this has been going on for hours, girly wig. Interesting editing choice. Not gonna lie. But I also don't think it's prudent to accuse people of things, quite serious things, on reality TV, you know, because there is a storyline aspect to this show. Oh, that Hacienda.
girls.
Oh,
It's
where did
Jay.
you come from?
We're told to come upstairs to this table where
everybody
all this
around the
food is set up.
buffet.
And I'm thinking, are we gonna like have a cooking competition? We're actually gonna be housewives today.
I remember the first
you
time
might
I
be.
worked.
The Real
with
Housewives
my
of
first
Boopity Boo.
icon, so I had to bring her here. Miss Thing.
Hello, Miss Thing.
No way.
Hi, girl.
Hello.
it was Iman. And Iman's like so cool.
Iman.
This is Iman's beauty book, and even Miss Tyra's in the book. The most important part of modeling that I want you to understand is
Iman was married to David Bowie. Isn't that bonkers? Bonkers, girl. A supermodel and also a cosmetics mogul of the 90s and early 2000s. I don't really hear a lot about Iman Cosmetics anymore.
skincare is key. It don't matter a thing if you ain't got that skin. But so there are a lot
That's a
of
quote, isn't it?
organic products, home products that you can make very easy to make yourself have a flawless skin. We're gonna hand out
Interesting.
these recipes. You guys can
Ooh.
use everything right here.
Oh, I'm not sure about
You ready
all
to
this.
start? Go ahead.
We're
What's
not
in
putting
yours,
lemon
honey?
on the
And
skin.
It feels really gross. It's slimy and gooey, and you got little chunks everywhere.
most clients will judge you of how your skin looks. Because at the end of the day, also they're thinking about retouching expenses, but they don't want to retouch your whole skin.
I was just wondering what specifically the avocado does to your skin.
So you use it as a moisturizing mask. You know what your product does?
Mine's an exfoliant. The oatmeal scrapes off dead skin.
Brie, you are supposed to wear it, not eat it.
I don't understand. No. I would never recommend actually just like pouring lemon onto your face because you do not know the concentration of citric acid. You just don't know if that's going to produce a really bad reaction to your skin. The reason why we have like measured like skin care focused cosmetics is because there is a therapeutic index of the product, of the active ingredient within the product that is measured at its ideal rate to use. It's the reason why you can't buy higher than 2% salicylic acid over the counter in like a drugstore environment. Applying lemon juice directly to the skin is not, you're not going to have a good time. I mean, like, yeah, you can lighten hair and things with it, and it's not exactly going to interfere with your life if you have, you know, lemon juice in your hair, but it might interfere with your life if you have chemical burns on your skin from lemon. I wonder also if this would have been perhaps a little bit irresponsible to have on a show in which like lots of young impressionable people watch. Maybe they'd be at home and be like, oh my god, I'm gonna be a supermodel if I rub a lemon into my eye. Put you in my oven! Misinformation spreads so fast when it comes to wellness, the wellness industry. It's the reason why we saw that trend a few years ago of children, like young children, like 5 or 6 years old, thinking that they can change their eye colour by putting lemon juice in their eye because of what had been said online. Irresponsible girls. Stop eating the tomato.
So you must be wondering why we had you put food all over your face today.
Yes, we are.
Well, you're all going to be challenged on being spokesmodels for the Honey Banana Firming Mask. You'll appear on a mock talk show segment, and you must get your key product points across during the interview.
Honey,
Pass these
banana,
out. These are your
mask.
talking points that you're going to have to use. Your client is going to want to
Take
hear
one,
those
pass it
sound
on.
bites in that interview.
You don't have to say everything, but you have to pick the key elements that you think will sell to the client. Bye!
Interesting. Okay, this is actually quite a useful thing, I guess, for models and spoke models. Spoke models? Spokesmodels. You need to know the product that you're selling. In fact, actually, I've said it before here on the Chanel. Being a salesperson in this era of capitalism where the only language that matters is numbers, being a charismatic salesperson is kind of all that matters. Much to my own displeasure. Right, here we are in the
I'm Chris
warehouse.
Spencer, stand-up comedian extraordinaire. Used to be a supermodel before the fire. As models, sometimes you're going to be asked to be spokespersons as well as endorse certain products. Now, you're going to have a 3-minute interview with me. There'll be one winner. The rest of you, back to Compton.
We'll be shot. Oh, God.
There's 10 lines that you have.
Oh, what does it say? I don't just work the runways. I get a plate of mother's. This new natural face mask, ANTM, comes from me slaving in the kitchen. We're not using that word, surely not. I don't think that's a very acceptable word to say for, like, selling a product. The bananas come straight from the hills of Caracas, and the honey is from the buzzing bees of Boise. Jail for my mother. Oh, okay. Is this from the bijoutier of the bijou filigree? Then it wouldn't be in my bijoutier. Came ANTM. It acts like a morning after pill after a long night of partying?
I'm sorry, what?
Also, what in the HP Printer's Draft Energy Eco-Saving Ink Printing ANTM A4 piece of paper is this? Women who want firm breasts should just rub it on. Big titty lady videos on the internet! I'm sorry, how is a banana and honey facial mask going to give you firm breasts by rubbing it on your boobie? Fetish content.
Nothing beats it. Grindr holiday. And right now, you can save £69 per puppy. That's £200 off for a family of 4.
And I have them down. I do.
Oh.
And people are talking.
Clogs up the
and I'm
boots
like
bungalow. Down.
He just takes the butterflies away.
Okay.
seriously try.
I'm sorry. There's this very Pride Month. Have you seen those reels of these twinks?
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I do not remember placing that brick in my algorithm.
We try it.
Rylan Adams has had enough.
I'm not scared to get in front of somebody and talk. I'm feeling
say
really good
something,
about
Belt.
the challenge.
Do you have a product you want to tell me about?
No.
To tell you about ANTM honey and banana face cream.
Piss.
In the banana, there's folic acid and there's vitamin C, and they're really good at cleaning out your pores.
You probably should have papaya to it. It was putting me to sleep. I was bored to death.
It's bananas and honey. It's a facial mask.
So you probably can't wear it outside because of flies and stuff.
You don't want to wear this outside.
I mean, I hate to be having a mask on. Damn it. Stay off my mask.
Thanks.
Corinne, she had no idea what was going on. She had no idea.
This feels deeply unprofessional.
Don't interrupt me because I'm trying to tell you.
But the tongue ring has got me excited.
Could you look at my skin first?
You kinky.
See my...
Got to be able to deliver them product points, Bree.
I don't know if you've heard of ANTM.
That was rude and uncalled for. Like, what was that? I don't understand that. Just because she's got a tongue ring doesn't mean you get to go, I'm gonna wank. No. People are so strange, aren't they? They will see something quite normal and be like, oh, kinky bit. Like, goth girls get this all the time. Goth girls get men in the street being like,
I bet you tie me off and whack me in the belly.
I should know because I have had that yelled at me. It's so weird. Like, the idea that seeing something a little bit different in public is almost, to some people, free reign to expose their own fetishes. I'm sorry, it's just not acceptable. He should have been reprimanded and the interview should have been stopped because she's been completely destabilized from an equal opportunity to win in this competition at that point. No time at all, girly wigs.
I don't know if you've heard of ANTM.
That's a college.
You know, a lot of kids there probably use this new face mask.
Football team wears face masks.
Oh my God.
Let me see what's on your hand. There's a product point. Is that cheating?
I don't think so.
If you have to write it on your hand, then you probably shouldn't be doing this. You're here to sell me something, right?
There's this new natural face mask.
For like Halloween?
No. Hey, then let me finish. ANTM.
ANTM.
Yes.
Antonym.
No.
Antonym's Halloween mask.
No,
Go
it's
get it at your local
ANTM.
store.
No, you have to listen. They're giving me too hard of a time.
I'm sorry. Nick, she almost got a chance to sell her product, but I really took her the other way.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
All right.
And the bananas come straight.
Bananas and honey.
Yeah, the bananas come from like the hills of Caracas.
Where's that?
I don't exactly know, but I've heard they have really good bananas.
They're known for their bananas, huh?
Can I tell you about my product? I created myself from hours of slaving away in the kitchen. You do not want blemishes, you do not want breakouts, and that's what this will prevent.
We want to hear about your real life.
My real life?
Yeah.
My real life is about this product because I made this product.
You made it.
In the banana, there's folic acid and vitamin C. It's a firming mask.
Firming?
So what you can
So
do...
it makes you feel tight.
Yes, but you can put this on your buns and your breasts, and that's a little
Do you have some on your breasts right now?
Of course.
Sorry. He gave her a fully easy scenario there. He didn't go,
whack me in the bum, girl.
He didn't do any of all that to Kyle, did he? Oh, girly wigs. The aspect ratio in the studio today is at least 2.31 by 9. That makes no sense unless you've ever filmed on an anamorphic lens, which means that you have a narrow field of view.
She's educated. Lisa, she's too cocky. She thinks she's gonna win this competition.
She thinks she's
All these
someone.
products basically come from ingredients that you can find in your kitchen.
Like what?
Like bananas and honey and cucumbers and tomatoes,
Are they editing it
oatmeal
for
and
everyone
all
to be
that
like,
stuff.
So this product has tomato in it?
Yeah.
It has banana, honey, and tomato.
No, it's just tomato.
Lisa has no
dear.
clue. I guess Lisa completely missed the memo.
We have cleansers and creams and all that stuff.
What's all this? Is this a new dance?
I'm grooving.
All
Sorry.
right. I want you to dance while you do the whole interview. Baby, we ran out of time.
No.
Yes.
What? What was this? What is that? What is that? What is that? There are no words.
Some of you kind of got there, and then I said something, and you just took off that way. I only get to choose one winner.
I don't understand exactly what the challenge
And I
was
go
here.
with
It's try to sell your product while someone... Yeah, see, of course it was going to be Kyle.
Congratulations.
Because
Thank you.
What
he
you
let her
won
speak.
is something special.
Oh, cool.
And that something special allows you to bring one of these young ladies to participate with you.
Okay, I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna go with Nicole.
I'm really excited because I haven't picked to do anything yet.
VH1 has a new show called The Fabulous Life of Supermodels, and you and Nicole get to host the show. And you get to count down the top 5 most fabulous supermodels on the planet.
Kyle! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, all right.
Shut
A TV gig.
VH1
That's
is
actually
hot.
quite
You
a
can't be
good
2 in a row. That's not
prize. Everybody else has just been getting like bit of salad in the local cafe.
They were all laughing at me
You
like
can borrow
I
a
can't believe
dress
you
for an
got up and you
evening.
started dancing.
And now
then
they actually get a
Corinne
TV
said,
gig. That's
I need
crazy.
to come up with another dance move is what you said.
Exactly.
That was my limit. I couldn't take it anymore.
You need to stop hating on people, especially me.
What? Are you serious? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm done with you. Forget it.
Okay.
Forget it.
Okay.
You don't hate on me, but yet you go around to all these girls and tell them that they need to work on this, they need to do this
You know
because
what?
they look like
I
this.
think that I'm being a friend instead of blowing smoke up at everybody's
No,
ass.
you're not
I'm trying
being
to
no friend.
No, I
You
am.
ain't no
That's what
friend
I'm
to
saying.
nobody.
You're the only one that seriously like dislikes me, and so
I'm the only one that told you to your face that I do not like you.
Okay, well then that's
I'm
really
not
sad.
there.
I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm really just trying to help everyone, honestly.
Oh. Very unlikable to see something like that, isn't it? But she's... Did Corinne lie?
Oh my goodness. Don't go over there and talk about it. If you want to talk about something, talk about it to
Shut
me.
up. Why are you still talking to me? Shut up.
Goodness.
Okay, well,
I do not like you.
okay,
I told you that a
then-
long time
then-
ago.
Then don't
I
talk
like
about
you,
me.
and that's
Don't
just the
talk
bottom
to
of
me.
God.
Don't make snappy comments to me. Just pretend I don't exist.
Just shut up and I can pretend like you don't exist.
That is so rude. Grow up, Corinne.
Oh,
You're
yeah, I don't like the word
basically
shut
presenting
up.
yourself like a moron. Okay?
And
Okay,
what
that
are you
seemed a
doing,
bit
alcoholic
sliced
bitch?
sentence, didn't it? Oh, so worked up in Hollywood Boulevard, girl, that it wouldn't be in my bijoutier. I feel like we're not seeing exactly how that went down. I feel like the word moron there was really spliced on. If we listen again.
Basically presenting yourself like a moron.
Like a-
okay?
And what are you doing,
Moron.
alcoholic bitch?
And then we've got that as a response. Imagine that being on TV. Like, she's called her a moron, but she hasn't because it sounded edited. So, you know, you can't always trust the edit, can you? No. And then we hear a response of, what are you doing, you alcoholic bitch? I tell you what, they don't make TV like this anymore, do they? And that is, as much as I enjoy watching old reality TV shows, a good thing.
Why are you still talking to me? You're basically presenting yourself like a moron, okay?
And what are you doing, alcoholic bitch?
God, what was that? How would you make that sound in a studio? This reality TV sound, how would you even make this?
At this point, I realized that I'm not around people who love and care for me. And it hurts because I've never really, truly been hated by anybody before. It hurts when people are...
sis, I struggle to believe that that's reality. But also, in a situation like this, like, you are in a competition and it's not everyone's job to like you. I can also understand that, like, wanting to be friends with people that you're having a shared experience with is also very important. It's kind of hard, though, because I look at this with 2025 vision. And back in the day, maybe these girls hadn't exactly seen a lot of examples of reality TV. Although, at this point, cycle 5, we'd had 4 cycles of America's Next Top Model and other shows had already started. So if you were, like, a reality TV aficionado, you might sort of see how people are coming across. But then again, we didn't know, like, the backstage, like, behind the gossip, because it was all still very controlled from a television point of view. YouTube didn't exist. You couldn't just go online and watch people's experiences and hear people's experiences with TV shows and TV production.
Like, that bothers me. For some reason, I'm just, like, sensitive to those situations. There's too much drama going on right now, and I can't deal with it. That's the only reason I kind of pull back a little bit, because even your friends can hurt you. I've seen too many things.
I think taking a step back from a situation like this is a good idea. Oh,
Oh, I know I'm not the only one that doesn't like Lisa. I guarantee you that over half the people in this house don't like her.
Okay.
Like with the whole thing with Corinne. I mean, I knew it's bound to happen because she keeps putting herself in stupid situations like that. And she's not helping anything. The people are just getting angry with her.
I don't really know what to say about Lisa. She thinks she knows it all, which is a problem. She really has to get over that.
And there's people that are sitting around saying, like, oh, there's not that much drama so far. Like, it's all fine and dandy.
It is so like high school here.
I mean, you are only like 3 years out of high school. You're all very young still. It's kind of amusing to hear people say like, oh, well, it's so much like high school here. Like, you've just finished high school. Some of you. Like, I'm not surprised. It's not like you're 54. Even though, like, if you've ever worked in a situation around a bunch of 54-year-olds, sometimes it can feel a little bit like high school.
Oh, wow. Scandalous.
The moon. Oh, there she is. Swimming.
I won the chance to host the VH1 Top 5 Model Countdown of the Year.
That's pretty good.
And I picked Nicole to come with me.
I'm Kevin from The Fabulous Life.
It's nice to meet you.
Have you guys seen the show, The Fabulous Life?
No.
So you know it's all like people talking about sort of lifestyles and money. We're going to be counting down the top 5 supermodels. We're going to shoot the whole script a couple of times. A lot of energy, you know, be yourself. That's pretty much it.
A lot of energy and be yourself. Hello, everyone. I'm really panicked about modeling.
Number 5, it's German stunner Heidi Klum. From Victoria's Secret Angel to Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover. It's no wonder they call her the body.
Lisa expects to
No!
win
Oh, I'm so sorry, Kyle. That was the stiffest, most... And then she did what everyone thought she didn't.
She doesn't.
Like, oh, poor thing. You need to loosen up. You need to make silly noises. You need to have a bit of a giggle. Oh, dear. It is a skill. Talking to camera is a skill. It is something that I have taught myself over years and years and years because you are right here. Look, do you want to see yourself? There you are. Oh, hang on. Exposed. There you are. Hello. Hello. The little camera lady. Hello. Oh, look, the tally light is on. Beep, beep, beep. You have to talk to it like you're talking to your friends in a very evocative, informal, yet professional tone. I have to watch what I say here. I have to watch what I say in the edit. I have to watch what kind of jokes I can make in the edit because sometimes things aren't, you know, they don't land how you think they're going to land. And then you hear it back and you're like, oh, probably shouldn't say that, actually. I'll replace it with the squeaky toy noise. Then it wouldn't be in mine. So I'm not surprised that we're seeing them quite stiff at first, but also it's just a bit like, oh no, poor things. I guess you have to be cringe in order to learn though, don't you? Gotta be cringe to serve jail for my mother.
Every single expects to win every single competition, as we all do. I just think that she takes it a little bit harder when she doesn't win the competitions.
If I did the VH1 thing, I would have definitely done better. I wish I won that challenge. I would talk very sophisticated and give them my honest opinions.
We're trying to get room tone.
Well, they don't really want
So
that,
I'm
do
practicing in case I won.
I understand. But we just need you to be quiet for like 30 seconds.
Okay.
You know? Well, good luck. Good luck at your practicing.
I know.
If you could hold it for 30 seconds.
Hold it for
Just hold it 30 seconds. I know it's hard. Be quiet for 30 seconds.
We'll
Okay. Ready?
Oh,
We're gonna do
be
room
quiet,
tone.
Lisa.
He just doesn't even know. He just doesn't even get it.
Action.
Ever since her discovery at the tender age of 14, Kate has been the face of provocative fashion.
Cut.
Fashion.
That's good. You guys stepped in like pros right away. It's amazing.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, sir, but yes, you're doing wonderful care in the community. Oh, Lisa's not getting a good edit here, is she? Oh, God, here we go. Straight for the Cabernet Sauvignon.
I want someone who's an alcoholic to
Oh,
represent
God,
America's
she's going to get
Next Top
Chablis
Model.
mouth.
Her attitude and like
Chablis foot.
and everything that she's doing here is just
Gout.
bizarre to me.
Oh, God.
It's so hard to be around her all the time.
You might as well just.
Oh. ABC, anything but Chardonnay. Oh, God.
She's drunk. I know that she's drunk.
Oh,
I am in a different place in the house right now. I'm perceived differently. No one's looking at the good things I've done or the nice things I've done. No one's cutting me any slack. I feel betrayed by all of them.
Oh, it's hard, isn't it? It is hard because on the one hand, we know that she's got modelling experience beforehand. She's mentioned it before, and I think there's even been like a reveal after the show that she had like some modelling experience. It does kind of pull into a question though. I get a bit like this when someone really thinks they know what they're talking about, but we're on the same plane of whatever that moment is. They're either in the same class as me, they're in the same something. I'm like, well, if you know all of this, why are you here meaning to be learning all of this? Do you know what I mean? Like, you're getting ahead of yourself a little bit. And I don't think there's anything wrong with being excited and having a little bit of knowledge and being able to like help your peers. But as soon as you feel like you're above your peers, it isolates you and it singles you out for being a problematic person. It is a little bit read the room, but I also fully understand that we are getting a highly edited reality TV show here. And the thing is, in these situations, no, like, it's not nice to be singled out. It's not nice to feel like you're on your own. I've been on the outside looking in my whole life onto like social situations and social circumstances. I can sort of see how like frustrating it is, and you want to isolate yourself and then you end up like delving further in. It's tough. It's tough. How do you remain likable in a competition, but also still with that little bit of je ne sais quoi?
I've been hurt. I don't know who to trust.
Joie de vivre.
I love Cousin It.
Oh.
I feel like me and Cousin It are almost the same. What's the secret? No, it's cool, man. You don't have to tell me.
Oh, there. Oh, there. A pink wedge by the pool.
Well, that's because she's drunk.
Okay.
That girl got a lot of issues. Well, she took me cracked out. She's drunk.
Okay, well, she's not. Okay, that's Kimberlasia, Kimberlajoie. She's not a cracked out bitch. Let's not go too far. You know, like when people have potential substance issues, they do behave in certain ways, but also it is an illness. It is an illness. I think back in this day, though, I don't know if it was seen quite as an illness. This would have been what, 2005? Difficult, lemon, difficult.
At 2 p.m., she was drunk all day, and she's been drunk all night. It's not okay to be drunk all day and night.
Are you kidding?
Our drinking
I do find it funny
a
that
lot heavier.
No health and safety person has stepped in to be like, no.
Heavier. And she's becoming a lot more dependent on it. She needs something, a crutch to hold her up from everything that we're going through every day.
I can imagine it's a highly stressful situation. You never know, maybe on the outside world she'd already done some work and this has completely reversed it all.
It's just
tough,
hard
isn't
to keep it together. It's just hard to keep it together.
It's okay, honey.
A lot of times I think I'm just too sensitive for stuff like this.
Lisa is very confident. But as much confidence as she has, she's just taking in every punch, every ball that's thrown her way, all the arguments, all the criticizing. She's eating it, and it's eating away at her now.
What's wrong?
I know for a fact none of us have ever been under so much stress and anxiety as we are here.
It's like it's just exploding.
Listen, hold your breath for like 10 seconds. Really, just take a deep breath and hold it. Really, come on, you're breathing all crazy. Just take a deep breath and hold it.
Nobody really knows how to help her, though. Nobody.
Lisa, you need to focus. Come on now. Pull it together.
Oh, Brie, what a wonderful little interaction there. Oh, that's exactly what she needed. Just a little moment there of like, It's hard to watch certain scenes like this because you know everyone in that production room is kind of wanting to see more of that. They want more of these moments because these moments create good television. They create ratings. They create that moment that other people will talk about and come back to watch this multiple times. It makes money for television companies to capture moments like that. But when you are living in that moment, I can imagine that it is like so stressful and you can't even like look beyond the camera to be like, I need some help at this moment, because you almost can't break the fourth wall because production won't allow you to. I'm pretty sure we heard in one of the earlier seasons someone would hum copyright music or copyright songs so that production couldn't actually use the scenes of arguments, because someone there would be like da 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 da, and that would immediately invalidate the copyright. I don't think they would do that. Who's doing the birdie song? But you get my point. Oh look,
Hello?
she's here
Hi. Hello. Come on out here, guys.
in her crop.
Grab some pillows. You sound really
What do you call
sleepy.
it? A
we go
bolero?
upstairs and Tyra's standing right in front of us. And I
Yes.
still have curlers in my hair.
Oh.
No, that's fine.
Curly
Don't worry about
wig.
that. Not trying to impress me. What about vices? Are you guys dealing with any, like, vices or anything?
Sorry. You just know production have been like,
Hey, Tyra. Hello, girl. We've got problems in the ass. Come down. Let's make a show.
because why has she just suddenly come in, pulled up a pew and gone, so, any of you got any problems? Vices? Any of you addicts, perhaps? Lisa?
She's on drugs!
It's funny how I've just said that spiel about production, and here we are seeing production right in the moment. You have to remember, Tyra Banks is one of 2 executive producers on this show. She's not there as like, oh, hi, I'm your bestie and I really care. She's there to find out more about your story that she can tell the editing people to make more money in her bank account.
Sleep. What does sleep do for you?
Restores you mentally just to get prepared for that next photo shoot, for that next criticism.
Who smokes? It's not illegal. 98% of models smoke or have smoked. And it is something that they do to keep their weight off. And my grandmom died of lung cancer at 50. But, you know, if you want to just get superficial and talk about modeling, this career will be cut in half because of smoking. And it's not so easy to quit because my addiction is food and fattening food. So if somebody's like, a model's life will be cut in half, Tyra, by eating, and I ain't gonna put down a Twinkie. You know what I mean? Not that easily. Any other vices?
I drink wine.
You a wino?
Yeah.
You are? I thought you were gonna say no.
No, yeah, I'm a wino.
Do you have to drink every day?
No, I don't have to. When I have a glass of wine, it's just like, I don't know, the feeling that it does for me is really nice. It's really
Okay, you're at 24, you need to get a hold of that, sis. That you need to hold on to that and make sure she does not burst out of your... It's like holding on to a ferret that's desperate to run out to the fields. Sure, 24, you are still young enough to be able to do that. It becomes a lot harder the longer it goes on, girl.
Relaxing. Do you drink to get drunk?
Well, it's
Lisa
a side
said
effect,
no,
isn't
that
it?
she doesn't, and that kind of made me mad, the fact that she was lying to Tyra right to her face.
Well, no, I reckon she probably doesn't drink to get drunk. She probably drinks for that exact reason that she said there. It's the feeling of... She drinks for that relaxation, but of course the problem with drinking is once you've had one glass and you want more of that feeling, you actually end up getting less of that feeling because you get more and more and more drunk and become more belligerent, loud, annoying to some other people. You can't just keep chasing that first drink curve, if you like, curve of emotions. That's not how alcohol works.
So I'll be seeing you guys later. All right. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Bye.
And the reason why I say that is because I have been sober now for over 3 years. And one of the reasons why I am sober is I found it very difficult to hit the point of no more after this. No more after this point. I didn't have a no more. I was like, I didn't drink every day. Didn't even drink every week. But when I would drink, it's a very British habit that I picked up, that I would binge, and it would be like such a problem. I'd be hungover for days, wasting my life, feeling like I'm rotting from the inside out. Very unpleasant mental space to be in. Didn't even like alcohol that much, actually, looking back at it now. But I really very much enjoyed a beverage to take away the anxiety and almost social lubricate my way around the scenario that I was in. And now it's like, if there was an option where you could have 1 or 2 or 3 drinks maximum and then everything else wouldn't affect you more than those 3 drinks, I probably wouldn't be sober. But there isn't anything like that, so I have to take personal responsibility. And it took me until I was in my 30s to do that. And there are some people out here in the world that will never have that issue, and they can happily have 1 or 2, or 1 or 2 with lunch, 2 on the beach, or 1 of an evening. I wish I was that person, but I'm not. I'm just not that person. So I actually really sympathise with Lisa here, that it's not that she's drinking to get drunk, she's drinking for a feeling, and getting wasted is a side effect of trying to follow that feeling.
Tyra Mail!
Tyra Wig!
How well can you juggle? Find out tomorrow.
How
I'll
well
be
can
ready
you
at
juggle?
8 o'clock
Oh
a.m.
God, here we go.
Tyra. I've been through this emotional roller coaster, but this competition means a lot to
tennis
me.
skirt.
I'm throwing in all my chips, and hopefully it will work out in the end.
It'll all come out in the wash. Girly
Morning,
wig.
how are you? Today we're doing a shoot for Secret Platinum Clear Gel. You're gonna work the kind of hectic day a real supermodel works, with a TV commercial, photo shoot, and press interview with ET's
And
Ryan
did they,
Devlin.
sorry, did they vocode? Did they auto-tune him saying that?
Photo shoot and press interview.
Did they auto-tune that?
And press interview with ET's Ryan Devlin all in one day.
I think they auto-tuned his voice.
To Bill
Eh?
Heiberger. He's going to be your commercial director, and Jason Wilhelm.
And
who's
Jason
going to be doing
Voorhees
your
is
still
here
shoot today.
to keep
girls,
you
how are you
the
today?
thrill of
And
life.
just so you know, you're going to be able to put your own twist on the commercial by revealing your own personal secrets. Let's go to work.
Oh, lovely. Here we go. I know this episode. Do you remember this episode? I think this is one of the ones that I have actually seen. I think this is the ice cream in bed gate, isn't it? Ice cream in bed. Al. How funny that Tyra Banks visited the day before and was like, any of you got any secrets? The thing with a shoot like this is you can't actually be like, yeah,
Fucking love wine and smoking me.
can you? You can't, because that's not the point. The point is to have a secret that's sellable. So you're like,
I'm just too good at being a woman who makes money.
like, that's the secret, isn't it? That's what they want. But they also kind of want a bit of dirt so that they can make it a reality TV show program. But no one's going to be able to say something hugely serious and a problematic secret because it will be brought up in judging.
I'm afraid of the dark.
Everyone think of your
Can I
secret.
sleep with a nightlight?
Afraid of the dark.
Action.
Oh, afraid of
When
the
you
dark.
feel
Gate.
strong, you don't hold anything back. You're braver, gutsier, and you're more secure. When you're confident and strong, you may reveal something about yourself that you ordinarily wouldn't. What's my secret? I tell myself I'm beautiful every single day.
It's relatable. A
Like
little bit of
that's,
vulnerability.
like that's not a secret, is it? What's your secret? I tell myself I'm gorgeous. Like, that's such an easy sell secret, you know what I mean? It's not like, I killed a man in high school and left his body to rot in my cupboard.
Praise Satan!
Like, that's not, it's not the same.
A little bit of vulnerability is great.
Lisa's shoot went really well, which everyone really wasn't expecting. We thought that, Lisa was going to be a little off her game.
I do feel positive about the commercial. I definitely nailed it. Perfect.
My secret? I committed wire fraud in the 90s.
As I go into the photo shoot, I can't stop smiling.
Well, here we go.
Now
We're getting
we
the
go
roller
straight
coaster
into
of
an
Lisa
interview
this episode.
where we
Lovely
are
blush.
the spokesperson for Secret Platinum.
What's happening, Lisa?
We got a really hot guy to interview us. Oh, like that's gonna distract me. Let's do this.
E.T.
I don't
phones
know
your
about
wig.
you, but like I'm Italian and we're just known to be sweaty people.
Okay.
Seriously?
You're not Italian, sis. You're American.
I'm Italian and we're just known to be sweaty people.
Okay.
Seriously, Secret
And just
Platinum,
lies.
it works.
All
it seriously
lies.
works. See? It's good.
We're not doing Sniff My Pits on MTV, are we? That's a very different show.
Do a commercial. And we have 10 minutes to get it done and get it perfect.
What's my secret? I eat ice cream in bed.
You're braver,
There it is,
gutsier,
the moment.
and more secure.
When you feel strong, you're braver.
Not too much. Don't get too over the top.
When you feel strong, When you feel strong.
When you're a woman.
Oh, God.
From there, we could go over and do a photo shoot.
Oh,
10 minutes
love
of that,
it.
too, to nail your
Absolutely
shot.
love it.
More being elegant and long neck. You got it now. Nice. Keep changing.
And from
On
there,
the
you go
borrowed
meet with Brian
Hasselblad.
from Entertainment Tonight.
Yeah, beautiful eyes.
Oh, thank you. Very sweet of you to say.
Breeze, stop it. His labia majora might inflate.
Very inclusive.
What do you think is the one thing that you've done that you're gonna be really embarrassed to see?
There is just a whole list to choose from, to be honest with you.
What's your secret?
I eat ice cream in bed. That was my secret.
That's kind of G-rated.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even fishing for that.
One thing, another thing, another thing.
Wow, you can fish for this hand, bitch. Like, what do you want? Hideous child.
When you feel strong,
We're gonna stop you. Pull it back out. Real quick, and stand by.
as soon as I start off bad, I beat myself up about it, and from there on, it just seems like I couldn't do it.
Oh, Corinne, I've been there, I've done that, I feel that. Don't you? When you mess up the first time, when you're brand new at doing something, my brain immediately switches into... Well, you are just the worst woman who's ever lived, aren't you? You should probably be in prison. Maybe the Supreme Court was right.
Absolutely not.
And then you have to kind of reset and have a moment and think, no, actually, shut up, stupid. As Ruppel would say, your inner saboteur.
When you're confident and strong...
Who are you totally comfortable with?
Well, there's nobody.
Nobody?
There's
Not
really
even
nobody.
me?
No,
Damn.
especially not.
Now you see, that's what I want to see. That laugh, that giggle, this
Okay,
bright. Let's go. Let's roll on it.
When you feel strong, you don't hold anything back. What's my secret? I'm afraid of heights.
Praise the Lord.
Okay, you know, that's I'm afraid of heights. You know, that's very safe, but also quite relatable.
Neck looks really good.
Oh, this
What's going on
90s
today?
lighting
I'm
is
just
great.
doing a commercial for the new platinum
Platinum bling, jewelry, platinum deodorant.
Yeah.
What's your question?
We just found out we have the same one. Is that okay?
The same secret? That's
Mine's a little bit different. She's afraid of the dark, but I'm afraid of the dark and I sleep with the nightlight. Now I'm worried about how I'm going to perform.
Well, just change
because
it,
We have
quick.
the same line. And I think Jayla stole my secret.
If that's really
Oh, I
your little
remember this.
secret, then work it.
You could change it. You could like just think on your feet. Scared of dogs, scared of cats, scared of the outside. You could even relate it back to the product and be like, I'm scared to sweat. I'm scared of getting hot and sweaty. Great. Buy my deodorant, girly wig.
Jayla, take one.
What's my secret? I'm scared of the dark.
Just a little bit more personality from you. Again, stand by. And now.
When they say a bit more
When you feel
personality, what do they
confident
mean? Like,
and strong, you might
sass?
reveal something about yourself that ordinarily you would not. What's my secret? I sleep with the nightlight.
go piss, girl.
Wasn't
I
hers
sleep with a
just after
nightlight.
in the dark? Yeah, just checking. I'm not surprised.
Thief.
It was kind of shocking to me that Jayla would take her lines. That's just wrong.
Great.
No say. Okay, so she
Really
did that.
good.
Jayla naughty, Jayla naughty.
My body looked really good. Oh,
Are you sure?
that was painful.
I'm gonna have a good photo to pull out of this one.
Go
need to
again,
make
we
sure.
both know they're fairly similar.
And then she goes first, so she does that.
Yeah, I just think that's so ugly.
How's it going?
Good.
What about me is amazing?
Let's see, when I walked in, you looked exactly like one of my cousins.
Jayla was fantastic. She was super cute, you know? She came in and she was bubbly.
Oh, I don't know about this new side we're suddenly seeing. This slight edit of, ooh, theft in the night.
And that's to win. As
Okay.
far as friendships
An
go,
invasive
great if you
species in a
have
bird's
them.
nest.
If you don't, oh well.
At this point, I'm just too nervous to change my secret. I'm gonna stay with it because that's how I practice it. It's scary and my stomach is seriously turning.
I wonder if production were like, no, you've already told us what your secret is now. You can't change it now. I wonder if that's why no one can, like, change their secret. Because you'd think it would just be a single fed line that you could just change on the top of your head, right? Like, it doesn't have to be a real confession. It just has to be believable because this is essentially acting.
And this is why I don't want to get close to a lot of the girls because they hurt you.
We're gonna come right in really tight on you. So whenever you tell us your secret, whatever it is.
Yeah, I bet you heard my secret before.
Nick, take one.
What's my secret?
Keep looking at camera. Don't look at
Sorry.
us.
When you're confident and strong, you don't
Hold
hold
on,
anything.
sorry.
I can't remember the words that I've already remembered just because my nerves have taken control over
Yeah.
me. That was still bad?
That wasn't bad.
Beat!
When
Strike
you're
the
confident
woman!
and strong, you might
All right, that's
Oh.
it. I think you're just judging yourself too much. Just laugh about it.
That's a shame. That's exactly how my brain would be like. Overthinking is problematic.
I think I'm taking all the nerves from the commercial into the photo shoot.
You've done this before, so it'll be easy, a piece of cake.
Oh no, I'm not good at smiley photo shoots.
Be more elegant.
Always give variety.
I want a little more.
Be more
longer hair.
elegant, variety.
I was literally shaking on the floor. I just couldn't feel
Gorgeous.
positive
what's
and
this?
confident.
That is Biscuit barking.
The government!
Positive and confident about myself.
Collapse?
Yeah. I've been sucking all day.
I'm Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. I'm Nick. Hopefully I can get my
Hi,
mind
I'm
together
Ryan.
so I can focus more. I really think that if I don't do so great, that I could be going home.
Now, what would be then the one thing that you're the least proud of?
The least proud of? God, what am I least proud of?
Nick couldn't think of a least proud moment. You just gotta have one ready, you gotta think on your toes, make one up, I don't know.
Okay, excuse me.
See, this is the thing with showbiz, is most of it is made up. Like, you just make something up on the spot. But you have to remember that you've made it up because someone might ask you about it in a week's time or 2 weeks' time or, you know, forever haunting your career if you've accidentally made something up that's just not true. It's that fine line of, like, exaggeration about a real story in order to tell a story. It's difficult, and it's a skill you learn over time. Now, if I was a betting lady, I would say I feel like we're gonna see either Jayla and Nick in the bottom or Lisa and Nick in the bottom.
Okay, excuse me. This week in panel, I am really unsure of how I'm going to do. I don't feel so confident about my security in this house anymore.
Yeah. Oh, Zaya. Oh,
I
Zaya.
have not said anything to Jayla is because I'm a firm believer in karma. And if she did do it intentionally, whatever's gonna happen will come back.
The whole thing with me and Nick is, I'm so sick of her giving me the cold shoulder.
And you don't know why that is?
No idea.
You honestly don't have any idea.
Enlighten me.
I can't talk about it because I promised I wouldn't. Okay, so what did you guys have in common today?
Not
Oh,
Lisa
I see
stirring
that.
the pot again.
And what'd you end up saying?
That I was scared of the dark.
That's it?
I sleep with a nightlight.
Oh, she knows. She
She's
knows.
pissed at me because I said that.
She knows.
I don't know. Ridiculous. That's so ridiculous.
I'm so sick of being in a house with someone that's stupid like that. Just so stupid.
It just stuff like that. It makes me realize how few people in this house I'm going to be friends with when this is all done.
Interesting that they played that, though, because that could be, that little confessional could be completely unrelated. She might have said something completely different about someone else.
There's people in this house that I tolerate only because I have no choice but to tolerate them. And that's all I do.
She's cut off. She is officially on my bad side. And I predict that in the future, if we're together long enough, something big's gonna happen. Something big is gonna go down. Mark my words.
She, like, who is she talking? She could be talking about anyone there. Not even wearing the same outfit.
You guys, we have
Could be a totally different day.
Tomorrow,
Tyra
we meet
Wig.
the judges. Only 7 will continue with the hope of becoming
God,
America's
right, we're like
Next Top
halfway
Model.
through.
One will be eliminated.
I'm very nervous. Very, very, very nervous.
I actually don't know.
That good with the commercial. I
19.
know I
Like,
can
she's
do a lot
19.
better.
She only stopped high school 3 weeks ago.
If I get eliminated, I'd probably be really crushed. I can't go home.
There's one person in this house that I severely, severely dislike on the borderline of hate. That's Nick. The one thing that I really, really hope happens right now
Okay, she did actually
is that
say
she
it then.
keeps same stupid facial expression in all her pictures and keeps on with her little, I'm a nice girl and I have no personality attitude at panel. That way they're like, yeah, that's right, you suck. Bye-bye.
Where did this all come from? Okay, maybe she did say that about Nick then. Maybe that's where the production got the idea of Nick versus Jayla.
Now it's time to make
A
our favorite
lemon
cut, which will bring
chemise.
us one step closer towards determining who will become America's next top model. You know about our prizes. The first is a modeling
DFA.
contract with top management company.
Bijoutier.
A photo spread in
Mother's
which will be shot by world-renowned
Which
photographer
means
Jill Benson.
lady.
And a cover of Elle
It
Girl
doesn't,
magazine.
it means
and
her.
a $100,000 contract with
Sergeant.
And of course, you know our judges. The first is the noted fashion photographer,
Nigel
Barker,
McQueen.
fabulous runway coach and diva, Miss J. Alexander.
Oh, the bouquet
Twiggy,
is shrinking.
A legendary icon in the fashion industry.
True.
And Mr. Bill,
Plainusy.
who was your commercial
Mr.
director.
Heiberger
He's
of
also
the
a photographer
Heiberger
at Hot
Dynasty.
Shop. So now it's time for your individual evaluations.
Okay, right,
and
let's
after that,
go.
the judges will deliberate and will determine which one of you will be eliminated.
Okay, which camisole's going through?
You had to do a commercial, and then you had to do interviews about what you were selling. The
Mm.
reason why I came up with that idea is because when I do Victoria's Secret, they're trying to get the most bang for their buck. So they're not going to do interviews one day and photo shoots one day and a commercial one day. They do it all in one day, but it's what the client wants. It saves money, and it works.
It's
Nicole,
true.
you're first.
If there's one thing big corporations love to do, it's save money. Except when they are fined for doing bad practices, then they just call it a business expense.
We're going to start with your commercial for deodorant.
Stinky Pits
When you
Anonymous.
feel confident and strong, you might reveal something that otherwise you might not. What's my secret?
Oh, bitch, freezing.
What is this? Listen, we've done.
I eat ice cream in bed.
First of all, your speaking voice is really nice. What I see here is a little diamond in the rough.
You also had a publicity interview with
Okay,
ET's
nobody
Ryan
picked her up
Devlin.
about it.
Why
I
don't
thought
you
that was
tell
like
me
a big
about this
deal.
deodorant,
Well, I
Nicole
just
Jo?
found this new deodorant. It's the Secret Platinum. They have like 4 different scents of it. It smells really amazing.
With the product, let's keep it real. I mean, all those and it kind of makes me smell good. And if you are an endorser, because that's what it is, you know it. You use it all the time. You know, it's like, you know, you probably could use some. You know, just have fun with the interviewer. You did a
Oh my
photo
god,
shoot
imagine
for
saying
Secret
that.
as well.
You're a stinky bitch boy and you need to wear this purse.
Camera loves you.
I just want to let everybody know that
that's
you guys
really
all
lovely.
shot a secret ad. One of them will actually run in this week's issue of People magazine. And it'll be the girl who the judges decide has the strongest picture today. Alrighty, up next is Jayla.
What's my secret?
Oh god.
I'm scared of the dark, and I sleep
I'm
with the
scary in
nightlight.
the dark.
Yeah, there's that model thing that you did. Like, I'm afraid of the dark. And I'm cute. Don't you want me?
What I like about Secret is I love the way it smells. I mean, it's the first deodorant I've ever used that I put it on and I actually don't sweat. I mean, a lot of deodorants claim that, but no, Secret actually does it.
You got the brand name in quite a few times, which is really good.
Here is your best shot.
I love the fact that everything Twiggy says is just like, you're really good and we love you. And they end up going home. But she's just so positive. She doesn't really say anything like, well, you're just one of the worst people we've ever seen. It doesn't feel like she's affected by like the reality TV aspect of this. She's just kind of like there and like, yeah, you've done really good. It's actually quite refreshing compared to every other person we see in this show.
Photo shoot. I like the lips.
I love the little lips, and I do love the eyes.
This isn't really connecting for me. There's something off in the facial expression. I don't believe in you enough. I don't feel one way or another.
Up next is Corinne.
Okay, sure. You got to say something, I guess.
My
haven't you?
secret, I'm afraid of heights.
There's a sadness in you that I feel a little bit that you have to fight through.
Personally, I have the peach kind, and it smells good all day long, so you don't have to reapply it and stuff every day.
Have you ever seen an interview with a famous person or a star or a celebrity that was that sort of melancholy? No.
So up next you had a photo
Melancholy.
shoot. For Secret.
Wow.
Who's best shot?
You've actually got personality and sense of humor in this photograph.
You did look sad in your film, but you nailed it with this.
That is the lovely photo.
Alrighty, up next, we have Kyle.
Miss J is not allowed to speak today.
When you feel strong, you're braver, gutsier, and more secure. What's my secret? I love to sing and dance in front of the mirror.
Sing-songy. It was very up and then, you know, when you which is not the nicest thing to listen to.
In a real environment,
Maybe I'll eat my wig.
He's escaping! The killer is escaping!
Is singing and dancing in the mirror a secret? Is it a secret? Is it a secret? No, but I guess it's one of those things of like, I need to advertise this deodorant to young people, so I can't really say I love to take foot pictures in the shower. I have to say something relatable, such as singing and dancing. Do you know what? Sure.
Probably would have pulled that back. You are guilty of overacting.
Yeah, where did she get that
Tell me,
from?
what do
That's
you
a bit
like
much.
about Secret deodorant?
I like the smell. That's my favorite thing, is the smell. And of
Scent.
course, I like the fact that it prevents me from sweating.
Right.
And prevents me from smelling.
Important.
I like the fact that you were having a dialogue with the person interviewing you. You're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you know, and when I do this, and it's really good, as opposed to just being a computer that's giving out the facts.
It's
That's
pretty, but
true.
it's not powerful.
Could have
We
been
don't know
stronger
about
for
the
me.
arms.
It could have been a lot stronger.
Call me old-fashioned, but I think it's beautiful.
Oh, there we go.
All right,
See?
next is
Nice
Bree.
little compliment.
What's my secret? I love men's underwear.
I thought that was
I loved your
fantastic.
Nothing beats a Grindr holiday. And right now, you can save £69 per party.
That ending was cute because you look down and it looks really real.
No, it does. This does not look real in the slightest, Tyra. I don't know what you're saying there. It's so telenovela, but still, I love men's underwear. Wow, that's a brave secret to say, because what is it about men's underwear you like? In a deodorant advert.
Love men's underwear.
Happy Pride Month.
I loved your ending. That ending was cute because you look down and it looks really real.
Boxers or briefs?
Briefs, baby.
Oh.
I use Secret Platinum, which is a deodorant, and it's pretty awesome because, first of all, it goes on clear. So usually when I go out at night, I have on like black shirts and stuff, so I don't get like a lot of stains from the gel on it.
I thought you did a good job. I thought you were really, really natural.
Good
you
job.
Look a bit bold.
Looks like you have a bad smell under your nose slightly.
They picked that on purpose.
Kim.
That would be
When you
lovely
feel
if she was
strong, you don't hold anything back.
Oh, she's hunching
What's
over a
my
bit,
secret?
isn't she?
I walk and talk tough, but I scream like a girl.
I just had a problem with the posture.
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a
you're
bit
an anomaly
too
to me,
much.
Kim. There's something wrong about you, but it works, and that's a special thing. Don't lose it.
Rude.
Friends like, oh, you should try this like Secret Platinum antiperspirant. So, you know, I tried it, I was into it, so I was working with it for a while. And then all of a sudden, a few days ago, I got this call after an audition that I went to that I was asked to be the new Powder Fresh antiperspirant.
Was it because someone overheard that conversation?
It's really weird.
There's one thing that I love that you did. You gave an anecdote. Like, anecdotes are the best thing. Oh, that's
But she did seem to like outright lie there. That wasn't just an exaggeration. That was like, I am lying to you about this product, which I guess, welcome to capitalism.
Just your arm just a little bit. Kim, if you're like laying down or whatever, don't push it. You have the same thing. So you have to like push it out.
That's okay.
This-
Yeah,
what was
that
going
would have
on?
helped a
Were you
week ago.
dressed today?
I felt so
This
playful
is
this morning,
a
and
very
like I just
interesting
wanted
style.
to just.
Can we talk about this style? We've got a yellow chemise camisole with a black and white bolero, a say something statement belt, white court shoes with a ripped denim bootcut jean, and a 1920s fascinator.
It's fashion. God, Bob, look at me.
Welcome to the 2000s.
Be like a bubble. I actually don't mind it. I think it's so wrong, it's right. Again, there's a lot of that going on today.
When you feel strong, you don't hold anything back. You're braver, gutsier, and you're more secure. When you're confident and strong, you may reveal something about
She's a
yourself
bit like-
that you ordinarily wouldn't. What's my secret?
She might win.
I tell myself I'm beautiful every single day.
She might win this challenge.
I'm doing this.
That's
You
like
brought
very,
tears to my eyes. I thought it was beautiful.
I think that's the best
very believable.
we've seen.
I
Yeah.
felt she had the best raw.
Oh,
natural
okay.
talent.
So there you go. Oh dear,
Who's
zooming on
most
Corinne.
likely to
Look,
stab you in the back?
sucking
Aren't we
lemons.
supposed to be talking about deodorant right now?
Are we?
There's like this deodorant that I just started using, and it's amazing. This actually works. Maybe you can use it too.
That was brilliant.
You really got him. And more importantly, even though it was almost irritating that you refused to answer his question, you look so gorgeous.
I love the picture.
This is an interesting one.
I think you're bringing your personality, not just to this photograph, but to the interview, to the actual TV commercial. 10 out of 10. Good.
Interesting. I feel like we're going to get Lisa's fine then. I thought for some reason Lisa was maybe going to be in the bottom, but maybe it is going to be Nick and Corinne, or Jayla and Corinne, or Jayla and Nick. If there's one thing America's Next Top Model does, it is throw curveballs. Because I remember Ice Cream Gate being like so much more dramatic than just someone being like, oh, it's a bit vanilla, isn't it? I remember it being this whole storyline of like, oh, I eat ice cream in bed, and everyone's like, safe. We don't want safe. Give us something more, girly wig. And I'm just like, really? Why do I remember that being so much more than it is? I must stop frowning. Botox is wearing off. Roberto.
Yeah. When you feel strong, you don't let anything hold you back. You're braver, gutsier,
Release the
and more
shoulders.
secure. What's my secret? I'm afraid of the dark, and I sleep with a nightlight.
Girl, your shoulders were just up here and tight.
I felt uncomfortable.
And the one thing I always tell myself I can't do is talk into a camera. I hate to say this because it is definitely embarrassing, and this is another secret of mine. I have bad BO. And so the Platinum brand, it actually keeps me pretty fresh and smelling dainty like a girl.
I like that a pretty girl, you know, that just looks so perfect is like, I get funky.
I think it was a little bit too much information for me.
Yes, as a British woman myself, I am a little bit like, Please don't talk about your stinky pits. Thank you.
Beautiful picture. It's a shame that your foot is going into your head.
Oh.
She's impaled by a silver sandal.
I'm gonna tell you something that you're not gonna like to hear, but you had the weakest film.
No excuses, but in this recent photo shoot, I felt hurt and betrayed.
You mean betrayed, like behind the scenes, or like something with your performance?
Something went on, but I think
Elaborate.
it's nothing.
Nick, you are a fortress.
Well, Tyra will already know
So
because
now
she's
it's
an
time for the
executive
judges
producer.
to deliberate, and when
Interesting.
I call you back, I'll announce which one of you will be eliminated.
Which one of you is the next woman in the bin?
Jayla.
I'm not completely convinced about Jayla. Her eyes are not really working for me. She's a little cross-eyed in this photograph.
I think Jayla's face is magical in this photo,
Interesting.
especially. It's just like, bing. You don't think so, but I think so.
Okay, that's a bit.
This has not been a good
Jayla
week.
Biscuita.
I don't see model. I'm sorry. I don't see top model.
She's not particularly beautiful, but she's sexy.
Nicole.
Nicole just looks sensational in this picture.
A potential diamond in the rough.
There's something about Nicole's look that's so like, it's so adult film star. I can't put my finger on it, and I don't know exactly how to describe it more than that, but like it's so, there's something about her that's really like, is coy the word? Really? It's almost like this, like very like, oh. Very Pride Month.
I think she's pretty, but when she stands before me, she's a bit just sort of like here nor there.
Kyle.
She's a lovely girl, but she's a bit ordinary for me.
Oh.
There's something about Kim that leaves the viewer wanting more.
Corinne.
She really looks great. Her
That's
face
quite
looks
a bunch.
wonderful.
She makes me like her because she's sad.
When was the last time you booked somebody?
Or human interest story.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm gonna book this model because I feel sorry for her. That's just not gonna happen.
3.
I mean, true.
She looks bored.
You know, there's the saying
is
amongst
such a
us fashion
sad
folk
photo.
that just because you're cute in person doesn't mean it's going to translate
Right.
onto a picture. Lisa.
I love how she, in her interview,
Very perky.
turned the entire
Perky
question
Lisa.
around to the product.
Lisa
She wanted to
Nuka.
be the girl
Perk.
to say, no comment.
There's something about this girl that leaves you wanting more. However, I also can't stand Lisa.
Oh, well, you didn't say that to her face, did you? Nigel, bitch. Right, here we go.
8
The
beautiful
bell
girls
doth
stand
toll.
before me, but I only have 7 photos in my hands. And
The
these photos
xylophone of
represent the
despair.
7 girls.
That will still be in the running towards becoming America's next top model. The first name that I'm going to call. Someone who rocked it. You know who you are, Miss Lisa.
Get on up here.
Lisa Nuka. Yeah, see, I knew she'd be called first from how positive everything was.
Unfortunately, this photo's not going to be the ad. A majority ruled on another girl. Congratulations. You're still in the running.
So she won, but everyone was like, no, actually, we're going to go with someone else. Wow!
You're still in the running towards becoming America's
gagged.
next top
Imagine that. Offensive.
Jayla. Kim.
For some
Still
reason, I'm
running
getting very
towards
Elden
becoming
Ring
America's
vibes from this xylophone.
Next name that I'm going to call will be the ad that will run in a magazine this week.
Oh, God. Is it Nicole? I feel like it is. She had a great photo.
Nicole.
Ah! Woman on the go.
You're not even America's Next Top Model, and you got an ad, girl.
I'm not surprised.
The next
Everyone
name
else
that
is
I'm
like,
going to
what?
call is you, Kyle! You over there! Come on up here and get your picture! I'm so proud of you! For what? For being such a horrible overactor! So did you see how ridiculous I just sounded? And looked? That was your mirror.
She probably, to be fair, wanted to do more because in her actual MTV reward that she did, she kind of was a bit low energy. So I wonder if maybe someone gave her the critique there of being like, be more hyper energetic. People want to see lovely people being on the go. And then she took that into her photo shoot, and that's why she was like, you've got a secret wig. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I'm just putting on my production hat there, trying to think about how I would have navigated that situation.
You have to just destroy that mirror.
Thank you. Dear.
Next name that I'm going to call 3.
Ah, Nick versus Corinne.
Congratulations.
One of
Still
my
running towards
predictions
becoming
was
America's
correct.
Next Top Model. Thank you. Will Nick and Corinne please step forward?
I think this might be the end of Corinne.
I'll start with you, Corinne. Right now, you stand before me. You're so beautiful. You're so radiant. But you're sad. Some of the judges discussed tonight that in the real world of modeling, they would never hire a girl that brought such a sadness to the set. Some of them said that maybe we should save you from this crazy, cutthroat world of modeling that will make a sad girl extremely depressed.
God.
Nick, the reason why you're standing in front of me is because you took a picture that was supposed to be stripped.
Jayla's like, yay! Send them both home!
In the commercial, stiff, very rehearsed. In the long run, we're looking for somebody that is comfortable speaking into the camera. And you said that's your weakness. Nick, you have to work. You're still in the running towards becoming America's Next Top Model.
Oh, I'm quite surprised. Oh, I've got a conflicting emotion there. Oh, poor Corinne. Even Lisa was like a little cuddle there, so maybe it's a bit TV drama.
I feel like I can breathe again. It's just a lot less stress to go through. It's my time to go. There's other things out there for me. My life is gonna change.
You know what? A very graceful bow out there. That was very graceful. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Into the night. And as they say, it's all your fault, Ken Mock! There she is, look, executive producer Tyra Banks. Don't believe anything she says. No. Well, my lovelies, what an episode that was. I didn't expect to be seeing the ice cream gate in this episode, but I truly remember it being a lot more dramatic than that. I don't remember it being quite so, like, glossed over. I'm sure, in my head, someone took Nicole to one side and was like, look, you can't be doing all that. You have to be a bit more interesting. You can't tell us such vanilla, plain white lies. I don't know why. In my head, I really remember it being so different. Like, there's so much other stuff that happened that was more dramatic in this episode for me to pick up on Ice Cream Gate. I don't know, it is about 20 years since I've seen this episode, though. So, you know, my lovelies. Well, let me know what you think about what we've seen in today's episode in the comments box below, because it's been a little bit bonk-diddly-onkers. And with that, my lovelies, it's time for the Patreons. You can see yourselves on the screen right here. Yes, you can. Over on the Patreon, we have the exclusive first episode of The Traitors UK. We've also got an episode of Botched and Project Runway, and also there's something about Miriam and more on the way. As always, I want to say a massive thank you to my top tier Patreons. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Orcus Emoji, Jojo, A Literal Pipefish, AJ Padilla, Anthony Michael Hernandez, Ashley Lisa, Auntie Sash Hazelwood, Barry Chapman, Becky Johnson, Bish and Bubs Quartz, Breakaway 87, Caffeinated Raptor, Cammy Bryan, Cataline, Sarah, Shell Herman, Contrapoints, Danny, Dr. Lula, EBBB, Eli Sowers, Heddy Weddy Woowa, James Asen Girl, Jennifer Herman, Jenny Taylor, Lauren Kylie, Leanne Jones, Lenore, Les Banana, Love Potion, Malfunctioning NPC, Mandy, Marzipan, Minumoto, Miranda Bryant, Mo Sherman, Morgan LeVay, Ms. Kiss, OK as Kyle, Redika Madala, Repreet, Sarah Maria, Tamail, Sarah Hook, Shanro, Sean Pelkey, Sky Dorim, Steffi Tech, TNS Mum, The Jessica Hightower, Todd Bowley, Tonima Mackers, and Windy Potato. And you know what, my loves? I think I'm going to leave it on the note of, if you plan to get involved with any reality TV show whatsoever, always remember they've got an archetype in mind for your storyline. If you fit into that specific storyline to get cast on the show, and editing will always be on your shoulder. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.